Hi everyone, this is your biology class. I am your teacher Seema Treja. Students, in previous video we talk about the esophagus, that is food pipe, which opens into J-shaped organ which we called it as stomach. So in this video we are going to discuss the concept of stomach. This is the esophagus, which is a food pipe 22 to 25 centimeter long. It opens into a J-shaped organ that is stomach. Esophagus or food pipe. Esophagus or food pipe opens into stomach through an sphincter or opening which we called it as cardiac sphincter. Which is guarded by cardiac valve. Cardiac valve gets open and food enter inside the stomach. This is the projected portion of the stomach, which we called it as fundus part. Where is the stomach located? It is slightly shifted towards the left side. Esophagus pierces the diaphragm. This line is known as the diaphragm. This esophagus pierces this diaphragm and then open into the stomach. Stomach is slightly tilted towards the left side below the diaphragm. The projected portion of the stomach is known as the fundus part. The part of the stomach is near to heart or adjacent to the left side more, that is known as the cardiac part of the stomach. And the central part of the stomach, we called it as the body of the stomach. And the last narrower portion of stomach is known as the pyloric stomach. So these are the four parts of the stomach. Projected portion is known as the fundus. The part that is tilted most towards the left side, that is known as the cardiac part. The main part of the stomach is known as the body, and the last part of the stomach is known as the pyloric. Pyloric part of the stomach is open into next part of the alimentary canal, that is intestine. Where the stomach open into the intestine, there is present the circular muscle which is guarded by the pyloric sphincter. So in stomach there are two openings. First opening is cardiac sphincter, through which esophagus open into the stomach and food after peristalsis movement from esophagus enter inside the stomach. And the last opening where stomach open into the intestine, that is guarded by the pyloric sphincter. And wall of the stomach is made up of if we talk about the histology of stomach, 4 layers constitute the stomach wall, and these are the serosa, peritoneum layer, which forms the outermost layer. After serosa, next layer is muscularis, and in muscularis 3 types of muscles are present. First layer is the longitudinal muscle, second is of circular muscle, and third, in case of stomach, additional layer of muscle is there, that is known as the oblique muscle. Third layer is submucosa, and fourth layer is mucosa. First is serosa, outermost layer. Second, muscularis, made up of 3 layers of muscle. Inner to serosa is longitudinal muscle layer. After longitudinal muscle layer, circular muscles are there. And the third additional layer, which is present only in the wall of the stomach, that is oblique muscles. After muscularis, there is present submucosa layer, and the fourth innermost layer is mucosa layer. In the mucosa layer, it consists of the gastric glands. Gastric gland is the exocrine type of glands in which ducts are there to carry their secretions. Gastric gland is simple, branched, tubular gland. So it is exocrine gland. Lots of cells are present in the gastric glands. These cells secrete useful secretion which help in the process of digestion in stomach. Now we talk about the gastric gland. Here I am going to draw the wall layers of stomach structure, that is the serosa layer, made up of epithelial tissue. Squamous epithelial cells, flat cells constitute this. In the form of muscularis, there is present longitudinal muscles. Then is present circular muscles. The third one is present oblique muscles. These 3 layers constitutes the muscularis. Next layer is submucosa. And the last layer is mucosa. And in the mucosa layer, there are present gastric glands. So here we are going to discuss the structure of the gastric gland, which is present into the mucosa layer in detail. This is the mucosa layer, in which one gastric gland is present here in this diagram, but in the inverted way I am going to explaining it. It is a simple branched tubule-like glands. It is a exocrine glands because ducts are present to carry their secretion. The first type of cells constitute the gastric gland. These are the goblet cells or goblet glands. Goblet glands are present at the surface as well as all over the gastric gland, these goblet cells are present. These are the goblet cells, goblet cells, goblet cells, goblet cells. And what is their function? Goblet cells are the mucus secreting cells, and they very important function. All over, after secretion of the mucus is spread over the surface of the wall of the stomach and protect the wall of the stomach from HCl. Its main function is to provide protection to the inner lining of the stomach from acid. The second cells are these are the oxantic cells. They secrete HCl and Castell's intrinsic factor. The other name of the oxantic cell is parietal cell. They secrete two substances. First one is HCl and second one is Castell intrinsic factor. What is the function of HCl? We already studied in 10th class also. They provide acidic pH for action of the enzyme. In acidic pH, digestion takes place inside the stomach. So HCl is secreted by the oxantic cell, which provide the acidic medium or acidic pH for the action of the enzyme. Next function of HCl, it kills the germs if they are present in the food material. Next function of HCl, it activates inactive enzymes and make them active. And next important function, HCl softens the food material which enter inside the stomach. Other substance that is released from the oxantic cells or parietal cell is the Castell's intrinsic factor. What is the function of Castell intrinsic factor? It helps in absorption of vitamin B12. It helps in absorption of vitamin B12. Now we discuss about the third cell, which are known as the chief cells. These are the chief cells which are present here and there into the gastric glands. We call chief cells as peptic cells. The other name of chief cells is zymogen cells. We call the chief cells as peptic cells or zymogen cells. What is their function? They secrete the enzymes. Three types of enzymes are secreted by the chief cells. Pepsinogen, it is an inactive pepsin. Prorenin, which is also inactive, and mild gastric lipase enzyme. So chief cells here secretes the three enzymes which are in inactive condition: pepsinogen, that is inactive pepsin; prorenin, that is inactive; and mild gastric lipase. Pepsin digests the protein, prorenin digests the milk protein casein, and gastric lipase is mild. It is a weakly acting enzyme in the stomach which digests only very small amount of fat in the stomach. Next cell present in gastric gland is the argentafin cells. These are the angular shaped cells which we called it as argentafin cells. They secrete a substance that is known as the serotonin. What is the function of serotonin? That help in the contraction of muscle cells. Serotonin help in the contraction of muscle cells. The next cells are the G cells. These are the endocrine cells. Endocrine cell secretes one of the local hormone. Normally where the hormone produce the action on the other side. But here this is the local hormone which is secreted by the G cells, that is known as the gastrin. The name of the hormone is gastrin. Gastrin का क्या function है? Gastrin stimulates secretion of all the cells present in the gastric gland. Gastric gland में इतने सब cells present हैं, इनके secretion को stimulate करता है gastric hormone which is secreted by the G cells. And the last cells which are present in gastric glands are the basal cells or stem cells. As the name indicates, these are the stem cells. These are the precursors of all the cells. These are the precursors of all the cells, as they produce the all other cells of the gastric glands. All other cells of the gastric glands are produced by the stem cells or basal cells. So these are the precursors of the cell. Overall, the cells forming these gastric glands, in other area also various cells are present which constitute the gastric gland. In entire area cells are there, and in this mucosa layer the cells are columnar epithelium. They are elongated one. In between them there are present goblet cells, oxantic cells, chief cells, argentaphin cells, stem cells and G cells, and important functions are performed by them. You can note down the cells and their function from here. First one is the goblet cells, mucus secreting cells, protects inner lining of the stomach from HCl. Second cell is oxantic cells, they secrete HCl and Castell's intrinsic factor. HCl provides various function, provide acidic pH for the enzyme action, it kills the germs present in food, activates the enzymes present in the stomach, and it also softens the food material. Another factor which is secreted by oxantic cell is the Castell intrinsic factor, which helps in the absorption of vitamin B12. Chief cells, also known as peptic cell or zymosin cell, it secretes the enzymes. All the enzymes are inactive. Pepsinogen, which later on digests protein. Prorenin, it digests milk protein casein. And mild gastric lipase has limited action on the fat. Next cell is argentaphin cells. They secrete serotonin, which helps in contraction of the muscle cells. G cells is the endocrine cells. They secrete the local hormone gastrin, which stimulates the secretion of all other cells of the gastric gland. And the last cell is the basal cell. This is the precursor cell. We called it as stem cells. They produce the cells of the gastric glands. The secretion of all these cells constitutes the gastric juice. Secretion of gastric glands are known as the gastric juice. So secretion of all these cells constitutes the gastric juice. Now here I am going to discuss the composition of gastric juice. It consists of HCl, pepsinogen, prorenin, mild lipase, gastrin hormone, intrinsic factor of the Castell and mucus. All these substances are secreted by the cells present into the gastric gland, forms the gastric juice. What is the pH of gastric juice? It is about 1.2 to 1.8. Strongly acidic medium is present in the stomach for the digestion of food material. How much volume is secreted per day in the stomach by gastric gland? It is about 2 to 3 liter gastric juice are secreted, which help in the digestion of food inside the stomach. How it help in digestion of the food? In our next video, when we discuss the digestion process, there we will discuss these enzymes, how it works in the stomach for the digestion of food material. In case of ruminating animals compound stomach is present? There are 4 chambers are present into the compound stomach: rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. Rumen and reticulum, they have the symbiotic bacteria like Ruminococcus bacteria, which produce the cellulase enzyme and help in the digestion of cellulose. Cellulose is not digested in the body of the human being as cellulase enzyme is not produced there. But in case of ruminating animals, symbiotic digestion of cellulose takes place. Wherever the digestion of cellulose takes place, it is of symbiotic type. So in ruminating animals like cows, buffaloes, goats, cellulose is digested by the cellulase enzyme, which is secreted by the symbiotic bacteria. They are present into the rumen and reticulum chamber of the compound stomach. The third chamber in compound stomach is the omasum, which helps in absorption of sodium carbonate and water. And the fourth chamber is abomasum, we also called as rennet. It is a true stomach where HCl and enzymes are present and help in the proper digestion of other kinds of food material. This is all about in this video. I think the concept of stomach is very much clear to you all. In our next video, we will discuss about the intestine.